Es gibt kein besseres Gefühl als die Entdeckung.
Why are we compelled to wonder? When the world fraught with equal parts suffer and salvation seem indifferent to the fundamental proclivity of our own awareness, unable to connect the dots of the universe, perplexed by the totality of human isolation, yet intuitively bound to seek connection, companionship, and understanding. As humans, we are strung along an apparent continuum, somewhere between the infinitely large and the infinitesimally small. Making sense of the world is a dizzying proposition, an impossible task that defies reason. Yet we are still compelled to know the meaning behind this mortal coil. Hi, I'm Eric. I'd like to take the time to first thank you for watching this. Right now, as I'm recording this, I am 27 years old, and I am unsure of the value or benefit that my experiences are to anyone. 10 years ago, my only brother, Phil, died. He was 23. I am sure, however, of the value and benefit my experiences with and without him are to me. I'm making this piece as a time capsule, an expression of the better parts of my life of the past few years. I could wax poetically about grief and loss, or about how his life was taken too soon, but this is for me.
Tous les grands étaient des enfants, mais peu d'entre eux s'en souviennent.
Doubtless, the complexity and depth this past 10 years has added to my life without my best friend, mentor, and brother. When I was 17, I was overcome with the selfish resentment towards the indifference of the world. At 19, I was struck by heartbreak and the loss of my closest friend while exploring the natural wonders of the West. When I was 21, I thought I knew what I wanted from life. When I was 23, I met
the love of my life.
By 25, I stumbled, if by purpose or luck alone, into the many invaluable friendships I know today. Now, at 27, I feel the turbulent waters of change coalescing
No, his name
again
is
as
Bill
friends leave for new
Murray.
chapters, and I reorient myself to the newfound understanding of my life, not through linear timelines in space, but of knowing everyone I love, have loved, and will love, independent of the perceptual bounds of those notions of time and space.
The strength of a person's spirit would then be measured by how much truth he could tolerate, or more precisely, to what extent he needs to have it diluted, disguised, sweetened, muted, falsified.
A phoenix perches above its former self as it sheds the weight and weakness of vulnerability, worn palms callous to protect from the stinging pain of the blisters that follow. Spring follows the cold bite of winter as flowers bloom and the world reawakens stronger than before. Stronger than before. That's what I've realized about the human circumstance. In the last decade, the world around me has lived through expeditious natural disaster, pandemia, unscrupulous warfare, and radical changes to the socio-political economic paradigm. One could take their pick of turmoil and despair. It wouldn't be hard to argue against giving up on life in the world when there's no promise of stability or safety physically or otherwise. Yet all I've really seen is the indomitable human spirit, friends and strangers alike remaining honest and courageous against seemingly insurmountable odds.
Have you found my baby? I'm doing it.
Go for it.
Have you found my baby?
One more time.
Have you found my baby? It's hard to say baby with a cigarette in your mouth.
I watched as my friends and family lost time and time again. Yet most were made taller by the harrowing and the grief. Perhaps I'm better off for losing someone so special to me so young.
Well, God's got me stepping
many miles to go before I sleep. What motivates the human condition to walk forward, even if it is a trudge?
He was about to buy the licorice candy from the grocery store.
Oh my god, the good
From the-
bloody? That's terrible.
The pilot light within us remains lit in the monsoon of struggle. Some may point to obstinance, necessity, or sheer ignorance that keeps our heads high in the trying of times. I think what motivates me to do the right thing is a sense of honor. To honor those around me, past and present, by reflecting their positive impact on me in a fluid and meaningful way. One of the greatest flatteries is to adopt and learn from others, and to put it to use in turn to change your surroundings. I've learned the powerful tool of serving many masters in the last decade, and I'm better off for it. To honor those that have changed me, I strive tirelessly to reconcile some meaning in this chaotic existence. To honor the passing of my brother, I've made philosophical decisions as to how I conduct my life. In the 10 years since, I've abstained from meat and animal products, because if I can live without him, I can live without eating eggs and bacon. The paradoxical flexibility and stability of such a choice has provided me with the comfort of knowing that there are infinite choices, permutations, and avenues of which to cross. Life is not one size fits all.
Poetry. It takes a lot of desperation, dissatisfaction, and disillusion to write. A few good poems. It's not for everybody either to write it or even to read it.
There is everything we know, and the rest is art. As humans, we collectively seek pattern recognition to guide our decisions, consciously or otherwise. Yet there are inscrutable, everyday experiences and creations that defy our expectations and compel the senses. There is a specific and unquestionable joy in giving in to these syncopations, to let the music or absurdity take you to the exact moment you are in, thereby enhancing your self-awareness. This clarity allows us to see past our own insecurities and biases, if only for a moment, to see our lives more comprehensively. In these moments, however, fleeting they may be, they show us who we really are, beyond the baggage that slows us down and pierces the veil of distinction and category. Finding art is finding peace in a cacophony of regret and doubt. I hope that you can find peace as well. Thank you.
And now for something completely different.